What's up, guys? Today we're gonna install a line lock on a Nova. So let me show you guys the kit and show you guys what we gotta do. Okay guys, here's the kit. It's an off-brand kit, ordered off eBay. So let me get everything out, guys, and we're gonna start the installation process. I'm trying to determine where I'm gonna mount it at. There's not much space here. I was thinking along here. Since it's closer to the master cylinder, you want to be as close to the master cylinder as possible. I mean, you can move it somewhere else, but I want it to come right off the master cylinder. So maybe I can get it along here. There's not much under here, guys. Maybe here, but I don't want to come way. I want to come way over here. I don't know. So if I come from here and run it way down there, I'll need a union, whereas I can probably bend this line to face this way and come right in here. So let me find a good placement, guys, and we're gonna install this thing. Okay guys, this is all came with the kit. We got the indicator light, we have the solenoid itself, indicator light, switch, inline fuse, some hardware. We got some mounting bolts and some plugs. So this is the main, or the M mark there. This is where the line, the brake comes in there. The brake fluid, the main line comes in here. You can run out here, here, and here. So whichever best for your application. I believe I'm gonna mount it here, maybe like so the brakes can come from here, run along here, and run directly here. They can run along this part of the frame. Just mount it here. So that's probably where I'm gonna mount it at, guys. And I'm gonna run the lines from here along down there. Okay, I got my holes marked. And now it's time for me to get my drill bit and drill in there, guys. Okay, got my drill, so I'm gonna come from this way and drill down there. Should be get them 2 holes there. Okay guys, I'm done. That took a second. Got them using those amazing drill bits I got. Took no time to do. Clean up that up, and we're gonna mount. So we're gonna plug this hole up and this hole up. You can mount a pressure gauge to this thing if you want as well, to any of those ports. So I'm using these 2 top ports. Closing these up before I mount it. Okay guys, this is 3/16 line on here, so we're gonna use 3/16 line. Let's get the sizes for here, and I'll show you guys. We're gonna measure our lines. We're gonna bolt down. We're gonna close these up right now. Yeah, I just tighten this one down since I know I'm not using these guys. Tighten them down. So I'm tightening these down. I already got my tools I'll be using. So we're gonna make some, gonna put these on here. We gotta see how much line we need. I have to bend this so it can go towards here, because I'm gonna need a union for this. So we're gonna figure it out. Okay guys, I'm gonna pump this out so it won't leak when I take this line loose. Okay guys, that fluid looks dirty. Got it out. So now I can take this out without worrying about it leaking, and then we can move on to the next step. Okay guys, Got this line wrench on here. Came off fairly easy. So 14 millimeter fits perfect on here. And so when we take that off, I use this bender, this line bender. I'm gonna try to bend this back straight. So let me do that now. Okay guys, let me show you what I gotta do. See, this line is, I bent it out using the bender. Not the prettiest, but I want to make sure the line didn't have any creases in it. So I took my time with it and just got it here. So coming alongside of here. These are the variety of different size flare nuts that can fit, but only a 3/16 line. So although they're bigger and some are small, it still fits a 3/16 inch line. So I'm gonna have to use this for here. This 5/16 fits perfect. And I'm gonna use the other black one for the union to mate here. And on the other ends of these lines, there'll be these guys. So let me mount this up, measure my line, and start assembling, guys. Okay guys, got the first line done perfectly. So let's install it. We got the mounted up. So let's install it, guys. Okay, guys. Done. Pretty clean look. In the ground, just made another hole for the ground. Gonna wrap the ground around here to cut some slack on to eliminate some slack on the ground. I'll mount it here. Just use my angle grinder, grinding me surface off. So I'm gonna mount that ground up, guys, and then we're gonna start running some electrical. Okay, guys, time for wiring now. It's a fun part to me. So, it's the light. The light with the kit, guys. The brown is hot. Silver is negative. So this is what I'm doing with the switch, guys. I just started feeding it through here. So I'm gonna remove this screw. Just remove this rubber boot and wrap it here. So the switch will be here. Just push it with your finger. So it'll be like this. So the switch will be here, on here. I think that's convenient. So let me install the light here so I can start running wires, guys. Okay, guys. The first thing you want to do, I got my I ran out some wire through wherever you want to run it from through the inside. So we're gonna stretch this out. We're gonna kind of make this. I gotta buy a small harness. I'm gonna put a small harness on this. We're gonna kind of strap it down with some wire ties. But we're just trying to get our wires first. You want to run that to the inside. So I got my wire here. I'm gonna cut it to the length that I need. So you're gonna mount it to the light that's gonna go right here, and the switch, the red on the switch. So you're gonna connect this wire, guys, to the hot on the light and the hot on the switch, and the red on the switch. Both of these are gonna be hot, but to the red on the switch. This button only completes the circuit. It's only gonna complete the circuit. So both of these will be hot. So when you find your length, or however you're gonna run it, so I'm gonna come around somewhere up here, and I'm going to the hot side of that light. So I'm gonna install the light right now so I can have the wires hanging. And the red, I'm gonna run the red wire also through there and bring it to here too. So I'll join all of them. I'll be back and I'll show you guys that in a second. So let me get the light mounted up and cut all my wires to length. Okay, guys, for the switch, I'm up under here. So I got the red wire to the red wire. The red wire is going to go to the solenoid, to the line lock itself, to the solenoid, and to the light, to hot on the light. This is going to the inline fuse, to the 12 volt source, power source, when the keys turn forward. So I use a yellow wire to differentiate it, connected to the black and red wire. That's on here. It's a black and red wire. So I'm gonna tape this up, make a nice harness, put it around through here, and run it up through there. Should look nice and neat. And I gotta go buy some harness to go around this stuff and put some harness over it and give it that professional look. So yeah, the red, this is going to the red coming from the solenoid or the line lock itself, and the hot on the light switch. And this is going to the inline fuse and my power source when our key is turned forward. Okay. For this particular vehicle, guys, looking for a hot right now. I got the test light hooked up. Grounded right there. The key is not turned forward. These are already hot without the key turned forward, these two here. But I think that one may work, so let's see. So let's turn the key forward. Key forward. Let's see, we got power. Okay, the key forward. Then let's see if the other power's up. Yep, that's where we going, guys, right here. So that's our power source here. So this is turns on when the ignition turns forward. That's what we want. So here go our yellow wire. Let me put the inline fuse on it, and we're gonna hook up, guys. Show you guys what I did. Okay, guys, this is done. So this is to the tachometer right here, guys. This is to this tach. This powers the tach up, so I connected to the tach. This is my yellow wire from the switch. Inline fuse, just connected here. So this is gonna plug in right up there where it says ACC at. It's gonna plug right in there, guys, and that's our power for when the ignition turns forward. So all we gotta do is now install the light and these wires right here that's already connected to the hot. We're gonna ground here. We're gonna ground it here, the light right there, and we're done. All right, guys, got the light mounted. The brown went to the hot from the line lock itself, and the red from the switch. And the ground, I grounded it here. So I'm gonna tape this up, guys, hide the wires a little bit better, and then we're gonna plug it up. Comes with a 5 amp fuse. I'll get some light on here too. We're gonna plug it up and test it out. When I tape this up, kind of hide these wires a little bit better than this. Okay, guys, everything is installed. Wires are tucked. I got the bow harness for this wire. So we're gonna buy a harness for that wire, guys. And let's put some, we're gonna add some brake fluid in here. So we're gonna do that now. We should be able to test that to hear if we hear it clicking or pushing out, because I gotta get somebody out here to help me bleed the brakes, and then I should be all good. I won't be able to test it because I gotta install some brakes on this thing and do a carb rebuild. We gotta rebuild the carbs, and we're gonna add an MSD ignition system on here before I'm able to take it out and test drive it. So let me add some brake fluid, guys, and we're gonna test the line lock out just to hear if we hear the cylinder clicking out, and that'll be it. So let me do that now. Okay, guys, I got brake fluid in. I put a harness on the line. Gotta do some wire ties on that to make it look nice. And now we're gonna test for to see if that thing kicks out. Just connect the battery, and you're gonna see what we get. Okay, guys, I just connected one battery. I did a video for a battery relocation kit for this car, guys. If you haven't checked it out, you should go check it out. They're awesome. The battery mounts that I've used, and these awesome quick connect terminals. These are really, really good. So I just installed one of the batteries. We should have power. Turn the key forward. You got power on the dash. Let me listen for the solenoid. Yep. It's working. I hear it clicking, guys. All right. Okay, guys, I want to note something. I have to change these out because they weren't long enough. They were leaking, so I have to buy some of these. Definitely need some long ones because it was leaking. The others weren't long enough to push the line down tight enough. So yeah, you want to change those out to the longer flare nuts. You'll be fine. No more leaks now. Okay, guys, we won't be able to test it until let's see if the lights come on. The light's working. Let's see. See if the lights come on. Okay, guys, that's perfect. So I gotta bleed the brakes, guys, and it should be perfect. So I hope you found this video helpful, guys. I'm doing a lot more to this car. The next video with this vehicle would be we're gonna rebuild these carbs. These carbs are from the early 70s. One was from the late 60s, one from the early 70s. They're identical carbs, but we're gonna rebuild them. They got different numbers. If you haven't checked out the video when I installed this purge valve on this blower, you should go check that out, guys. And all this other stuff that I'm doing. We're gonna install the MSD and take this 30-year technology off of these points. Install the MSD ignition kit on here, and take Nova Strassi to the drag strip, guys, and see what she does. You know, and with this ancient technology, we're gonna see how she runs. So I'm super excited. Next month is the month, guys. We're going all in. So if you found this video helpful, guys, subscribe to the channel. I got so much more coming. Back to back videos. Tearing some out.